All right. I've been wanting to draw Metamorpho for a while because he's a fun character, looks cool, and he'd be fun to draw. And so I sat down and did that. And I'm going to be giving away this drawing to one of you. So stick around to the end of the video to see how to enter a chance to win this drawing. My wife, when I told her that I was drawing Metamorpho, she was like, "Who is that?" She had no idea. And I'm sure most people have no idea who Metamorpho is. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know a ton about the guy, but he's always looked fun in like cartoons and books and stuff. And I really like the idea behind the character. And I'm really excited that they decided to include him in the new Superman movie. And I'm really happy that James Gunn kind of decided to just have superheroes be a thing already in this universe, where we're getting the first Superman movie. Because it gets kind of old if you're like, hey, Superman's the first superhero, where it's going to take forever to like build up that universe. And your boy's getting old, so I need them to hurry up, because I don't want to be 85 watching a Teen Titans movie. I will gladly be 85 watching a Teen Titans movie, but I'd like it sooner rather than later. But I'm really glad they're adding Metamorpho. I hope that it's not just the only instance of Metamorpho that we get. I like the obscure, lesser-known characters, and I'm really happy that James Gunn's included like Metamorpho. We got, what is it, No, not Mr. Fantastic. Oops, Mr. Terrific. We got Hot Girl. I expected something like that. And then choosing to use Guy Gardner Green Lantern was a funny and awesome choice. I'm a big Green Lantern fan myself, so I am kind of looking forward to seeing how they do with that in the movies. I've seen the trailer so far where we see the glimpses of Guy Gardner using the lantern ring. And so far, I like it. I'm really excited for the Superman movie. It's grown on me a lot, which I've never been like against it, like some people on the internet. But I think this guy's going to do a great job as Superman. I think the movie's going to really capture what Superman is about, and I hope that in the midst of that, we get to see other characters really identify and lean into who Superman is. Or maybe they're going to be contrasting who Superman is. I'm not sure which route they're going to go, but we just have a little while before the movie comes out. So once it comes out, we might be completely wrong. And Metamorpho is just a big dud, but we don't know. I think he's going to do a great job. And like, it's always fun to draw Batman. I've drawn Batman like a million times. And Batman is kind of like, for me, that thing that everyone has that like when they're on the phone, they go to scribble on a notepad while they're talking on the phone. My go-to scribble is to draw Batman. But after you draw Batman so many times, it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. But when you get to branch out with these lesser-known characters like Metamorpho, it's really fun. I've really enjoyed doing the black and white pen drawings. I don't usually haven't usually done the cross-hatching kind of style of drawing, but usually I like to keep it like super clean. And I don't know if that's like an OCD thing or like whatever it might be, but like it's like a obsession with like making the perfect line. But now I'm starting to lean into like, hey, the human imperfections of making like marks on a piece of paper is actually what makes it kind of cool. So I really enjoyed doing these, and I'll probably continue to work like this until that changes. But I thought it looked pretty good as a black and white image. I think it would be fine to just leave it this way, but Metamorpho's got all these fun colors in his design that it would almost be a shame to leave him in black and white. I know that it's Metamorpho, but if someone really didn't know, maybe they would just assume he was some creepy monster guy, because that color palette really does make him pop. Now, will they make Metamorpho like in other things? I hope so. I hope he's not just in a few things. It would be cool to get a like either spin-off film where he's more of a main character, which maybe he's got a big role in this. He seems to be in a lot of Superman promotional material, so we'll see. I've also started adding like these gray marker tones on the drawing, just because it's easier. I think it adds a little contrast there. And this is just some gray marker. I can't remember what it's called, but I got it on Amazon. It's just a Pentel like brush pen that's gray, and they come in all kinds of colors. I have a few colors, but the gray is just an easy, quick way to just lay down the values and everything. And when it comes to the color, it helps because it adds the level of shading that you don't have to like come up with another color to use as the shadows, because the shadows are already there. But when you get to this point, you can kind of just zone out and just listen to a podcast or whatever. Usually when I'm drawing these things, I'm listening to a podcast. I usually hate sitting in silence. Maybe that's not a good thing. But you can really just kind of zone out and just do this, and it I think I don't even really think about it. I just kind of go off of like feeling in the moment. And like I said, sometimes you're using these pens and you just make a mistake, and then you just kind of go, whoops, and you just keep going. And like I said, I'm giving this drawing away. So stick around. And it could be yours. It could be on your fireplace, if you have a fireplace. Or you could hang it above your toilet. I don't know. You can do whatever you want with it. It's your drawing. I was really unsure how the blue would work, but it ended up being good to... I didn't want just a gray highlight or a gray shadow on the head, because it didn't just seem boring. But the light blue helped, and then this orange really popped. These markers, I don't even know what they're called. I don't know. My wife got me them. Oh, they're King Art. King Art markers. I don't know. I've never heard of that brand, but my wife got them for me for Christmas from the grand old TJ Maxx, and they work good. I like them. Bits down color. I couldn't decide if I wanted to make the background like a blue or like a green, and so I kind of just like made marks on scratch sheets of paper and just kind of played around. And I like the green, like I like greenish, like light green, mint green, that I thought looked really nice laying it on top of this this gray background, because I like the idea of him coming like out of this like dark area, and then he is popping in the foreground. And if you follow me on Instagram or whatever, you know that I, for whatever reason, like to draw smoke clouds around characters for literally no reason. But for Metamorpho, it I guess works because he's always changing and doing his thing. But I added these yellow highlights to the clouds, and I thought they looked pretty cool, just like the yellow and the white. But I wanted to make it kind of feel like the smoke would be something that you were like, should I be breathing this in? You know, you ever been somewhere where you're like, you smell some chemicals or something, and you're like, am I okay? Do I need to call somebody? And so that's why I added this pink, and I thought it looked good. But there it is. It's all finished. It took me about 2 days off and on working. Not because it took so long, but because I have limited time. But there you go. All right, I'm all finished drawing this, and I'm going to give it away to one of you. And if you would like a chance to get this Metamorpho drawing, all you got to do is like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, and I will pick one of you to receive this drawing next Friday. I think that's the 27th. And if it's not, you know when next Friday is. So just, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and you will have a chance to win this. See y'all in a week.